Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I'm Jem and let's get to it. So today we are playing Book Would You Rather, which is going to be quite interesting and very hard also. So let's jump on into it. The first Would You Rather is, would you rather go to Hogwarts or Narnia? Now, already very hard to choose, but I think I'm going to go with Narnia, but because like Hogwarts is just Hogwarts in my mind. It's just going to the magical school. It's not actually in the magical land place thing. Hogwarts has got a lot going for it because it's like Quidditch and spells, but then like also like Narnia has got a lot going for it too, like horse riding and sword fighting and all that other stuff. So I think it's got to be Narnia. Question number 2 in this would you rather is, would you rather be an author or a publisher? And I think I've got to go with author on this one because being a publisher would be really cool, but I think I want to be an author. I really want to write stuff that people are going to be like really nerdy for. I feel like that's what it's got to be. Question number 3 in this would you rather is, would you rather your favorite book be turned into a TV show or a movie? And I think I have to go with TV show on this one because there's just like so much more that you can do with it. You can add in more like information that is like right from the book. Like it's like looking at Percy Jackson, like that series really didn't make it as a movie franchise for a lot of reasons, but there's also like so much that's not added into the movie, which is upsetting, because the cast, I feel like they got a lot of people right with that. Like I feel like yes, Logan Lerman is Percy in a lot of ways, but I am very excited to see where they go with the TV show on that because really interested, like actually yeah, very keen. Number 4 in this would you rather. Number 4 is, would you rather dog ear your page or never be able to mark your page? And I think I would not be able to mark my page because dog ears, it's just, I used to do that and it looks so bad now. And if I had a time machine, I would go back and do that. I mean, if I had a time machine, I would do a lot of other things, but that would be one of them. Just no doggy ear pages. No. Number 5 is, would you rather be a character in Lord of the Rings or a character in Harry Potter? And if so, what kind of character would you be? And I feel like I've got to go with Harry Potter because I know it a lot more than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings I found very hard to get into because as a kid I was quite scared of Gollum because he is a bit of a wacky character. And I was scared of everything as a child, so I found it really hard to get into it for that reason. But I do really like Lord of the Rings now, but I feel like I kind of missed the boat on that because of that reason. I feel like that's why Harry Potter is a little bit more dear to me because it didn't really scare me as a kid, which is strange because there are quite a lot of scary things in Harry Potter. But I feel like I would probably be in Harry Potter anyway, and I would probably be like your Luna Lovegood character, kind of quirky, not really part of the main story that much, and yes, damn me. The next question is, would you rather be able to read only one book forever or never be able to read the same book twice? And I think it's got to be the same book twice because like you gotta like get more. You can't just keep reading the same book. Like, I'm sure it's probably like a favorite book, and yes, you'd probably read it again and again, but then you'll never be able to read anything else, and that's really sad. Now, that's why I'm going with option number 2. The next question in this would you rather is, would you rather lend your book to someone who doggy ears the pages or lend your book to someone who stains the pages? And I think I gotta go with stains the pages because I really just don't like doggy earing, and I feel like staining the pages, like, oh, okay, maybe like, you know, make it look a little bit vintage and nice, but also like make it look terrible. But I think I go with stain the pages, you know, because like it's like can't be every single page they stain it. Stain the page. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm going with stain the page one. Next up is, would you rather have dinner with your favorite author or with your favorite characters? And I think I gotta go with my favorite author on that, because it feels a bit more realistic than the character ones, and then that way I can just chew their ear off about writing and their writing process and learn things. Also, part of the question is, who would that person be? And I feel like I gotta go with Rick Riordan on this one, because he is just an amazing writer. He's not problematic also, and he just seems like a really creative and fun person to be around, so I would love that. The next question is, would you rather read a book that ends with a huge cliffhanger or one that ends with your favorite character dying? And I feel like I gotta pick the favorite character dying, because that feels like a very big eventful thing to happen at the end of a book for like valid reasons. Sometimes cliffhangers just happen and there's no valid reason for them. And then also I don't have to pick up the sequel and then my favorite character die in the first chapter of the next one, having left on a cliffhanger. So I'd rather just know that they're dead and not have to wait it out that they're dead at the chapter of the next book. It makes sense in my head. And the next question, which is also the last question in this would you rather book tag, is, would you rather live in a library or a bookshop? And as much as I like bookshops, I've got to pick the library on this one. Libraries are bigger, bookshops not so much, depending on what ones you've been to. And like libraries generally have like little seating areas where you can just like sit and read books. So I think I gotta pick the library on this one, because yeah, I've not really been to many libraries, so this is weird for me answering with that. Anyway guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!